Our first video today comes from Shibuya in Tokyo, Japan, and is taken from a street camera. Just another day of commuters and shoppers going about their business, when suddenly a man appears out of nowhere and runs across our view to the left of the screen. What could this be? A ghost? A time traveller? Or has he somehow teleported from another dimension? After all, the camera seems to be working flawlessly, as the sequence of video frames are perfect. What do you think? This footage was taken in a typical looking office in Syria. A worker enters and sits at his desk. Off to his right, a chair begins to move, seemingly of its own accord. As the man turns to look, another chair to his left begins to move. The man, still seemingly captivated by the first chair's activity, doesn't seem to notice. Until that is, a flurry of papers erupt into the air and cascade to the floor. Sadly, the man's reaction is undocumented. Showing what appears to be a person stood in the middle of the highway at night, this figure seems oblivious to the traffic speeding by. But when the footage is slowed down, the figure begins to look more alien than human. The locals say that this spirit has been seen many times in the past, but what do you think it is? Let me know in the comments below. Here we have a video from the battlefields of Gettysburg, filmed by ghost hunter T.C. Ballinger. The video shows a ghostly figure, both standing and crouching behind a tree, as if trying to hide. As the video progresses, yet more figures are seen walking between the trees. Are these the spirits of Civil War casualties, or are they something else?
Some 14 miles from the crash.
While reporting on a vehicle accident for the London Tonight Show, something odd crosses the M11. Directly behind the reporter's shoulder, a mysterious dark shape can be seen floating across the motorway. Many viewers have called in and have claimed it to be a ghost, a demon, and a phantasm. But just as many believe it's a bug on the camera lens. YouTuber Exploring with Danny is filming inside an old chapel, where he claims to have had paranormal experiences before. He challenges them to throw another cup at him.
Would you throw a cup at me again, please?
Whereupon he hears a noise coming from another room.
What the hell was that?
He warily enters, and upon seeing a plaque dedicated to fallen soldiers, notice that one surname is appropriately Death. He turns, and staring at him through a glass door appears to be the face of a nun.
What the hell was that?
As he runs outside and contemplates his experience, a ghostly figure can be seen watching him from the roof, as well as the nun, and she is now staring through an upstairs window. Is this a paranormal encounter, or something else?
Come on, show yourself. Guys.
This video was uploaded by Reddit user Jake Met and shows a young girl apparently making a TikTok video. Suddenly, a dark figure appears behind her and then disappears. Nothing more is known about this video, although Jake does say that the girl was terrified when she watched the playback. Here we see a child sleeping peacefully when something tries to pull the blanket away, as if by an unseen hand. The child's father, disturbed by what he's just seen, comes running in to investigate. You can clearly see the infant doesn't move during this event. So what caused the blanket to be pulled away like that?
Honey, what's going on? Did you see the blanket? I didn't see the blanket. Let me see it. Okay. No, I want to see what you're talking about.
These boys are midway through a board game when a strange four-legged creature comes scurrying by. The boys, despite being unnerved by this, decide to go look for it. As they enter another room, the creature flashes by again, apparently being chased by another, larger creature. Sadly, the dark surroundings are of no help in identifying what these creatures might be. Some form of unknown cryptid, or something more familiar. In this last clip, we see another sleeping baby, but this one may have a guardian angel. An orb is seen drifting over and around the baby's head. The orb drifts to the side and elongates before resuming its shape as it once again hovers over the baby. The baby continues to sleep, blissfully unaware of the visitor. A guardian angel, a loved one paying a visit, or something more down to earth.